What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Curtain to Curtain. My name is Phoenix Clouden.
I am Lazuli.
We are your adjacent theater kids, and we are back discussing two new musicals. We are still in the M's.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got a long time in the M's,
We
actually.
do, in fact, have a solid few more to go after this. Yes, we do.
So, but we are cranking out these two. We had to take like a little delay.
Yeah.
To get through these two, but
it's been busy.
It's been busy. Yeah. Whole lot has happened. Zuli got a new job.
I do.
Your boy graduated.
Yeah.
Let's go. So yeah, a lot of fun things have happened. But let's talk about these two shows we got. So this week we are discussing Mean Girls and Meet Me in St. Louis. So, real quick, before we get into these, like obviously I knew Mean Girls. Right. Saw the movie. Know that they made the musical. Know that they made the movie musical. Each were received, I think, slightly differently. But Meet Me in St. Louis was brand new to me. I had never heard of this. So I was very interested to see how this goes. The beautiful thing I think about this show is like a lot of the musicals that like we either had never heard of or like, from like older, like, decades ago.
Yeah.
It's been some great discoveries. It really has been some great discoveries. So like that's been the best part, I think, for me on this show. It's just
Agreed.
been like, oh, okay, like this thing that's been around since like the 70s or 80s is really, really great. So and still is great today. But let's talk about Mean Girls.
Now that's a party.
A revenge party, a party that ends somebody's head on a spike. It's a revenge party with your two best friends. It's like a party with revenge is what it's like.
Mean Girls.
So, Mean Girls is a rock musical with book by Tina Fey, lyrics by Nell Benjamin, and music by Jeff Richmond. It's based on the 2004 film by Mark Waters, which was also written by Tina Fey, and was in turn inspired by Rosalind Wiseman's 2002 book Queen Bees and Wannabes. The musical focuses on Katie Heron, a teenage girl who transfers to a public high school after being homeschooled her whole life in Africa. At school, she befriends outsiders Janice Sarkisian and Damian Hubbard, who persuade her to infiltrate the Plastics, a clique consisting of wealthy but insecure Gretchen Wainers, sweet but dim-witted Karen Smith, and Queen Bee, Regina George. So, tell me, what has been your experience with?
Well, I've obviously seen the film.
Right.
Duh. One of the few classic films that I have actually seen. And I remember when the musical came out and everyone was like,
Interesting.
Because it came out, I believe, like it came out pretty soon after the whole hype with Heathers came and gone. And it's ironic because Barrett Wilbert Weed, who is Janice, was Veronica in the original recording of Heathers.
That's funny.
So, I don't know. Yeah. So very funny. I was like, I swear I recognize this lady's voice. And then I looked and I was like, oh, Veronica doing it again. Yeah. And then I remember when the musical movie came out and everyone was like, oh, it's got Renee Rapp. That's fun. It's got a fun cast. And then it released. And nobody was interested. Nobody liked it, from what I recall. I did not watch the musical movie. I
Yeah.
decided I'm good. I don't think I need that in my life.
It's such a shame because obviously I have undying love and devotion for Renee Rapp, but
Yes, we love her.
just
But
couldn't find the
nope,
time.
nope, could not find the time to sit and watch that. Maybe
Yeah,
one day, but
maybe one day.
maybe one day. But yeah, that's been my experience. She's
A
kind of
little bit of
fun. I'm
yeah, a
not gonna
little bit of the
lie.
same. Obviously, I had to see the film because I will. You know how there are people who I don't know who's like their favorite celebrity or whatever. They'll see everything they do. They'll defend them voraciously. You know what I'm saying, like that. I'm not that way with really any celebrity except Lindsay Lohan. So so that's
That's
why I had
so
to see.
real. That's so
Yeah,
real.
like so I love Lindsay Lohan to pieces. So yeah, I obviously had to see it because she was in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because like I didn't even realize that at the time that Regina George was played by my girl, Rachel McAdams. I was like, this is
Mm-hmm.
so funny because I'm like, I see Rachel McAdams now, who's like one of the literally funniest human beings on earth. Like, this is just seriously funny. Great facial expressions. She's just like nonstop hilarity. And I had no idea that was her in the movie. And like, she's so freaking good as Regina George. It's like incredible performance. And like, yeah, and she was probably like 28. You know what I'm saying? Playing this like 16-year-old or whatever. But
Right.
like, yeah, just tremendous. Amanda Seyfried also, like, who's so gifted as like a serious performer. And like, if you see her in Mean Girls, you're like, wow, she played the ditz like her. Like, that's crazy. So yeah, love the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Always love the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I too was like, when I heard that they were making a musical, I was like, really?
Right.
But you know my philosophy,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm like, you know what? Let's get on board. So yeah, I was happy to see that it was very well received,
Yeah.
and yeah, this
Yeah.
was like
No,
the
it's
first.
it's a good musical, which makes me really wonder what went wrong with the movie.
You know, it
Like,
happens. I mean, we literally just talked about Matilda not too long ago, and they
yeah.
had the same issue where it's like,
Yeah.
hey, like on stage this was well received, and
Yeah.
then we get to the movie and it's like, what did you do wrong?
What? Yeah. And like, I mean, it was even worse with Matilda because they had all the original cast. It's not the original cast for the movie, obviously, for here,
But for
but
the
it's
show, yeah,
still like, what went wrong? I I kind of wish I actually did go out of my way to watch the movie because of like I was listening to this and I was like, damn, wait, they're kind of cooking with this. Like, wait, okay. Like, I'm just like, it what happened? I need to know what happened between the musical and the movie. What happened? Is it because Tina Fey wasn't there to put her
maybe,
hands on things?
yeah,
Like,
uh, uh,
ooh,
yeah, it could be. But yeah, so so this was essentially my first time listening to this musical. Um, like I said, I knew it was well received, but I had never checked it out.
Mhm.
And I will say I came out of this satisfied. like that's the way I'll put it. Satisfied because it sticks almost exactly
Yes. For
to the
once,
movie.
we found a musical in so long. Out of all the adaptations that we've done
Yeah,
so far, this is the most recent musical adaptation we found that actually sticks to the original plot. I think the last one we did was like a while ago. Legally Blonde, maybe?
maybe. I even think they take some liberties.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like a Hunchback, I think.
Yeah, probably
Hunchback, I think, was
is
the
probably the closest.
yeah. So
Yeah.
good job, good job. You did it. You did it.
Give it up for that.
You did the bare minimum.
But yeah, like, and here's the thing about that though. Like, this is why I say I think like movies should be turned into musicals. Is because I'm like, if you stick to your script of your movie, and all you do really is just add songs to it, we're good.
We're
Like,
good.
it's like
And
as
it's
long
a
as
bonus that the music
right,
here is great.
right.
I
It's
like
like
this music. This
all you
music's
have to do is
fun.
add the songs and make the songs good.
Yeah.
And you
And you
you
did
got a
it.
winning
You
formula.
did
Like,
it. You did
you
it.
did it.
Like I keep going back to the music, but I'm just like, I was so surprised by like how much I was enjoying the music. Like, I was a little thrown off by Katie's stuff just because I felt like with Katie specifically, they leaned too far into the from Africa homeschooled type archetype thing that they had going on in the movie, but like only slightly too far.
Right.
Only slightly, because and I get where they're coming from, because it's brought up pretty often, like obviously in the film, because there are a lot of moments where like there's like a like the watering hole scene, the mall scene and stuff. Like, it's a regular mall and it just has a fountain, so it looks normal to all of us, but to Katie, who's never been to a mall with a fountain before, she's like, this is the watering hole where the predators and the prey all get together and drink their water, and it's like a whole like thing and stuff, and that's her way of processing
Right.
social hierarchy and everything. I felt like they leaned a little too far into it, based on, and it was just the first song, like her intro song, that I was like her, he did a little too much, but outside of that, good shit. I like that it does motifs, like with Katie's music. There's always that, like, I wish I could, like, I don't know what instrument it is, and I'm going screaming that I don't know which one it is. I want to say it's a marimba, but it's not. It's like a wood block marimba type deal, which doesn't make sense because marimba is made out of wood, but whatever. That is always playing whenever she's doing, like, Damien and Janice's music are always, very show tunesy and stuff. Regina George's music is very dramatic and all that, very dramatic and fierce, my name is Regina George and all type shit. Like, I like that. Good shit.
Right.
Good shit. And also the cast here, great. Barrett Wilbert Weed, obviously, absolutely fantastic as Janice. Gray Henson, fabulous as Damien. Erica Hensingen did great as fucking Katie, and like, chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss.
This was a fantastic fantastic cast. And and feature some of the people like that I actually know, like Ashley Park as Gretchen is insane. That's so funny. I had no idea she even did Broadway, so like that's it's like one of those things where you're like, wow, cool. Like somebody I've been watching in totally other aspects.
Right.
Like, oh, cool. Like, yeah, so I love that. But yeah, I was, like I said, I was satisfied because, like we said, you did the bare minimum, but that's all you really needed to do. Like, it's like, don't try to rock the boat. Don't try to like throw in all of this new stuff that wasn't there before. Like, I love that. Like, it literally follows what happens in the movie.
Yeah.
Like,
and
like,
apparently, apparently at some point too, fucking Sabrina Carpenter was on Broadway as Katie.
Yep. Yeah.
Excellent cast right there. She would have ate down.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
As Katie. Period. Like, it's such the bare minimum, and yet here I am, like, giving it the highest of praises. Truly.
I mean, because like, look, we've done like 60 of these things. Like, I'm like, that's the thing that's like Like, yeah, bro. After all of this, like, yeah, bro. Just do the bare minimum.
Please.
We'll be fine.
Please. We'll be fine if you
Like-
do the bare minimum. And here they are
Like-
just doing the bare minimum.
Just and like, cause yeah, again, it fits. We follow the story. So like, particularly if you've seen the movie, you're good,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You know the plot points, you know the beats. That's why I was so happy, because I was like, man, I haven't seen Mean Girls in a minute. I hope I remember, like, how this story goes. And then by the time we get to the last song, I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, dude, this is it. Like, yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'm very, very pleased with that.
Mm-hmm.
I loved Janice.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
like so
Barrett
much,
Wilbur Weed in everything she's in steals the show. She was amazing as Veronica, obviously. And she just, I don't know what it is with her and like embodying the like alternative, quirky outsider type archetype of high schoolers. But like she does it so well.
She's got it. She's got
She's
it.
got it. She's got it on lock.
And like, yeah, because I'm like, like, even though when I heard that they were turning this into a musical, the one character I was like, that makes 100% sense for was Janice.
Yeah,
because I was like, that's a character who needs to have that big musical moment.
mm-hmm.
Who's like, there's something like inside me that I have to get out, that I have to sing about, and I'm like, 100% it's gonna be Janice. And not only did they give her that, but at the exact moment she needed it.
Yes.
At that moment when she gives that monologue, I'm like, that's a
yes. And I remember my one little thing that I heard of the musical was the "We'll be fine," like her bit at the end there where she belts. That's all I knew of this musical and stuff. And I didn't even realize that it was from here. So when she did it, I was like,
yeah.
Oh, period. And then I was like, yeah, yes, Janice, go.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one felt good. That one felt deserved. Yeah, it was a good feeling, and just really stuck the landing.
Yes. Yes.
Stuck the landing for me. There's great songs throughout here.
Oh my gosh, yes.
How easily they fit into the story. Obviously Regina's song World Burn is a
My name is Regina George. This girl is a fugly cow. Hey Katie, how you like me now? I wanna watch the world burn.
Oh yeah.
It's such a banger of a moment.
It truly is.
It's such a fun like banger of a moment. And like what's funny to me is like I saw like a clip of Regina George Renee Rapp performing it, and and like, but I didn't listen to it. I just had it on mute, and I was like, oh, this looks funny. Like it looks very interesting. And so like finally listening to it and having it in context, I was like, oh, now I get it. Now, yeah. And I'm like, I just can imagine the staging of that is very, very fun to watch.
Especially because I haven't seen it, but I imagine they probably pulled some influence from like the Reynolds pamphlet sequence from Hamilton.
I can see that.
Yeah, because of like, because during the Reynolds pamphlet, like they like have these papers and they're like, obviously because it's the pamphlet, so they're like doing all of this shit with all of this paper and everything, spreading it around and tossing in all this stuff. So I can just imagine like they've like, doing this whole dramatic like picking up the paper and like, oh my gosh, as she's like, my name is Regina George. And like all of this fun jazz. And I'm like, yeah. They ate with it. They ate. Definitely. They did their thing.
Yeah. So like those are all the things that I love. Those are all the things I love. Now some complaints.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
I feel like Katie and Regina
Mhm.
and Janice
Mhm.
are fully fleshed out great characters. And that's it. Like,
That's fair.
yeah,
It is
like,
lacking in. I mean, they do try to flesh out Gretchen because she obviously has her like
yeah, yeah. She
shtick.
actually, yeah, and her
Yeah,
too. Yeah,
yeah,
she's
she
got,
has her thing, but like we don't hear much about Karen, which like in their defense, we don't hear much from Karen in the movie either.
she's
she
sort of thrown
she
to the
is
wayside.
truly just the ditzy blonde pretty
Yeah,
character who's there. I do like her little bits of music though, of like my name is Karen, like and stuff like that. But yeah, no, I agree. Like I feel like we could have gotten more out of Damien.
out of Damien, out of what's the guy's name that she's
Oh
attracted
yeah,
to? Aaron.
Aaron. Yeah, we could have
Yeah.
gotten more out of Aaron.
There's a teacher also
Yeah,
that we're
Miss
supposed to.
Norbury.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I didn't feel like we got much out of them, and then maybe it is the sticking to the film script as closely. Maybe that's part of it, but like yeah, it just felt like
Mhm.
I felt like we
Yeah, we
missing
could have
something.
definitely gotten more out of Miss Norbury. I mean, she's like fucking accused of selling drugs.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Like we definitely could have gotten something out of it for like during like a world burn or something. Like
Something.
yeah,
Maybe like again, maybe it's one of those things that's you definitely see more in the performance.
probably.
It's probably
Probably.
definitely, yeah, it's probably definitely more so in the
She
performance.
probably
But
has like a whole monologue or something if I had to
yeah,
guess.
yeah,
So like
I'm
we're
guessing.
this might just be a fault on us only listening to the music and not seeking out a performance.
Right,
Um so that's on
yeah,
us for not finding the book.
right. So like that's like
Mhm.
a slight complaint because in the music though those characters aren't really brought to life. But again, they probably are staged a little bit differently and given a little bit more to do.
Mhm.
But yeah, yeah, but that's a hard thing to tell though from just listening
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
so that could be difficult. I also, while I love that it does stick to the movie script, I feel like if you don't know the movie, you might be a little lost.
Yeah.
Like
Definitely because it's not sung through and so and like usually the music kind of sort of presents itself like is um the music is in moments where it makes sense in the context of the film and
yeah,
everything. So like obviously the moment where Regina George drops the burn book, obviously there's going to be a song there. When Janice, has her whole argument with Katie, there's going to be a song there obviously. Um when the whole party thing happens, like obviously there's two parties in this movie. So there's obviously going to be like parties, like a song to present the party and everything and other various moments, but there's not like any other like there's no it's a musical that you definitely have to watch if you do not have the context of the movie. Definitely.
absolutely, yeah. Yeah, it's giving that sense that like you come into this with the prior knowledge
Mhm.
of the movie
Mhm.
existing. And I think, that's fair to assume. Like I mean, I think if you're born, in the past 10 years, like obviously you're probably not gonna be familiar.
Mhm.
Like anybody who was around, in 2004 is like,
Right.
yeah, I know this story
Mhm.
pretty well.
Yeah. Mhm.
So that's the only thing. And just there's not much to say here because like I said, it does exactly what the movie does.
Mhm.
All that's added really is the songs,
Yes.
and at least I will say the songs
Mhm.
suffice.
Yeah.
And there's a few bangers here, which is a perfect time to say,
Mhm.
what's your top five?
Oh lord. Well, obviously world burn.
Right.
Uh uh someone gets hurt.
Yeah.
Obviously, that and the reprise.
Yeah, bangers.
Bangers. Apex Predator,
Mm, yeah.
also a banger right there.
Also goes hard. Yes.
It roars. Good shit. Good shit. And to pick one more. Honestly, Meet the Plastics.
Okay.
Honestly, I love their little bits. You know, I love how I love that their little bits are very like they're not super long, but they definitely show like in the short little bit they get, immediately you get who they are. You know who they are. Like you know your Regina George is the queen bee, she's that bitch. You know that Gretchen is the one with all the information and everything, and that she does her thing, and that you know immediately that Karen's an idiot. Like immediately. It's great.
So for me, I'm going. It roars. I do think that goes hard. Stupid with love. I enjoy that. What's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
really low. Be me. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Genesis solo is fantastic,
Mhm.
and then of course World Burn.
Of course.
Yeah, definitely bigger. Although, uh, honorable mention for Apex Predator because hell yeah, that's on does go hard. So yeah, that was a fun time, fun, satisfying, enjoyable time. Didn't you know jump the shark,
Mm-mm.
right? Like so many musical adaptations do. It didn't jump the shark. It didn't go way off the deep end
Right.
and spiral into a totally different story.
Mhm.
Didn't change its story
Mhm.
because it moved to a new medium, like some things do. Bring it on.
Yeah.
So yeah. Overall, so what is your final grade for Mean Girls?
I am gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it a B plus.
Nice. I am also going to give it a
Yeah,
B
B
plus
plus.
because yeah, like I said, doesn't do anything too crazy.
Mm-mm.
Sticks to the script,
Mhm.
but excels at that, and that's all you really needed to do.
Yup.
Like, so solid B plus for Mean Girls.
Mhm.
Great stuff. Um, yeah.
Yeah.
So we go from there.
To black. We're going way back.
Wait.
Going to the 40s for when it was
Yeah,
written, into the 1903
Jesus
for
Christ.
its setting.
Skip to my loo, my darling.
I'll be glad to go with you, so prithee do not tarry. But if I do, it's up to you to let me dance with Harry.
Skip to my loo,
Charlie,
skip to my loo,
Johnny,
skip to my loo, skip to my loo, my darling.
don't stop when my heart strings. As he started to leave, I took hold of his sleeve with my hand.
In St. Louis, meet me at the
So Meet Me in St. Louis is a 1989 musical
Mhm.
based on the 1944 film of the same name,
Mhm.
which in turn is based on the 1942 novel of the same
Mhm.
name by Sally Benson. The musical is about a wealthy lawyer's large family and household living in St. Louis in a Victorian era style mansion, and their excitement and anticipation of the family and the city on the eve of the 1904 World's Fair, aka the Louisiana Purchase Exposition, celebrating the centennial of the Louisiana Purchase from France and Spain. As the year progresses leading up to the fair's opening, the family is distraught and upset over the father's proposed promotion and move east to New York City, leaving behind all of their friends and familiar surroundings. So, what did you know about Meet Me in St. Louis before this?
Absolutely nothing. I didn't know a goddamn thing about this musical. Nothing. I knew nothing about it. I was surprised that this was on the list. I think we recently picked this one because we were like, we need a musical to even it out, and da 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 da. I don't know this one. Like, like I knew nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Same. And the thing with Meet Me in St. Louis is I think it was so it was done in 1989, so there really is no excuse. But like maybe because it was 1904, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't
But
know.
like
I watched the 44 film.
Chug, chug, chug went the motor. Bump, bump, bump went the brake. Thump, thump, thump went my heartstrings as we glided by Huntington Lake.
you watched it.
I watched the 44 film with Judy Garland. Yeah, it features Judy Garland apparently.
Okay.
Surprise, surprise. I feel like I will not be getting those 2 hours back.
Oh no.
Yeah. This is a thing, and maybe I would have enjoyed it more if I like listened to like listen to the 89 version or something like that. I don't know. I wish I cared about these people.
There it is.
I wish I cared.
Yeah. It was
I wish I cared. I wish the whole conflict of the move happened sooner. So that like it would be like more tense, like like everything would feel more desperate in their attempts to like keep their connections in St. Louis. I I like Judy Garland is obviously an excellent actor. She's doing what she can, and like she's around the same age that she was, I think, when she did Wizard of Oz. She's around that same age and everything. It has to have been after, obviously.
right.
But like I wish I cared. I was so bored.
Yes.
I was so bored.
Like
I don't know if
no
this is
offense,
because I'm
but
a
like
Zoomer or like what. I was just like, I don't care about these people. There's too many people here, and I don't care about any of them. And this
yeah,
music is fine, I guess. There's some songs that I'm like, oh, I didn't know this was in this. I don't know. I didn't know that was in here. Apparently, Have Yourself a Merry Christmas originated from this film? Question mark.
that's crazy. Yeah. I was like why at first I was like, why are they doing a Christmas song?
Yeah, and that's the other thing. I like read the Wikipedia article and it was like this is a Christmas film. And then I watched it and I was like, where's the Christmas? And then we got to the Christmas and I was like, why is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse more of a Christmas film than this? And Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse isn't a Christmas film. It's just set around Christmas.
Oh my goodness.
Like I
Yeah.
just
It's like it's so interesting that you pointed out the word conflict, because that was the thing that I was like stood out to me immediately, like reading the story and listening to this soundtrack. I was like, where's the conflict? Like is the conflict literally just the move? Like
Yeah, essentially.
it,
It's like the move, and then like it starts with like the whole Warren thing of like, oh, the phone call,
yeah,
and then
it's
it
like
goes from like Warren to like Esther trying to get John, and they have a few cute moments. I'll give him that. Like Judy Garland does good in moments like that, and the actor they chose for John, they did a really good job. They had good chemistry. But so that worked out. But like that's that. And then for the autumns, I think what I think it is that it's broken up into segments, so there's a conflict for each season.
is there?
Yeah, so like in the film it's broken up by season.
Okay.
So for the spring of 1903, the conflict is the whole Warren thing. And then for summer of 1903, the conflict is Esther and John. and then the Halloween or autumn conflict is the thing with the little kids, Agnes and them. Tootie, that's what her name is, Tootie.
Right.
And then winter is obviously the whole ball shenanigans, and then during the fall they introduce the whole move.
Right.
And then yippee, they don't move. Yay, World Fair.
Yeah, so about that, that's not conflict.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. I agree. It's not.
Yeah. So like what you said about like the move being like if they move that up 100%. Like then we can hey, how do we fix these relationships? How do we deal with, leaving friends behind, leaving loved ones behind? Maybe there's some unrequited love that, it hasn't been spoken out loud. Like there's so many ways to go about like I guess, putting real tension in the air to like make this more, like I guess personal and universal to people. Like to me, like it's like, oh, there's this move, and that and then the move never happens.
Yeah, it
So
never
it's like,
happens. So
right,
you're
so it's
like,
like okay, like
yeah.
you just spooked us for an hour for no reason, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And like yeah, it's not there. Like I think of like I hate to draw comparisons to other musicals, but I think of like In the Heights, and I'm like, here's a story that has a huge ensemble cast,
Mm-hmm.
focuses on a lot of different characters,
Mm-hmm.
and they each come with their own conflicts. Like
Mm-hmm.
you have Vanessa, who's like, hold on, let me make sure I'm thinking of the right person. Who's the one that dropped out of school? Is that Vanessa?
I think so.
Okay, yeah. So
No.
you no,
No, it's
that's
Nina.
Nina. Thank you.
Yeah.
So like you have Nina who just dropped out of school, like and is worrying about telling her parents and then figuring out what to do after that. She has a relationship with
Benny.
Benny, right? You know what I'm saying? How is that gonna work out?
Mm-hmm.
And that's just one story.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have Abuela's story. Then you have Vanessa's story.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Usnavi's story,
Mm-hmm.
all about leaving and what I'm saying, what that means. You
Right.
even got the salon ladies who have a story.
Exactly.
So like to me, I'm like, like if you're going to introduce a concept, whether it's like a big move or a change of scenery or job or anything like that comes with its own natural conflicts, and to not explore that is sort of wasting our time.
Yeah. Like,
Because it's like okay, like seasons change, great,
yeah.
and you're trying to get into a relationship with someone,
Mm-hmm.
great. What's like again,
What's the
where's the
problem?
right
And like there's nothing wrong with having like a musical that just focuses on like characters and like character development and growth and what have you. We've talked about plenty of those. A great example of this would be Company, where there is no conflict in Company really. It's just about these characters,
right
But Company handles it so much differently because they actually make you care. They make you care. Unlike this one, I don't care about any of these white kids. I don't care about
like
any of
not
these
only
rich
that
rich white kids. That's the other
right
thing. I do not
yeah
care at all.
I
Like,
was like yeah talk about like not endearing these characters to anybody.
no.
Like
Like
one
when dude was
we're
like,
in early 1904, like where like
yeah.
the whole society is not one that we like resemble at all
Mm-mm.
today, and then it's a wealthy family at that, and then
Yeah.
like their biggest issue is a move,
Yeah,
like
their biggest issue is a move because they want to get more money.
right
And I'm like,
right
more? Like
we sit up here like
like I don't
okay
care at all. Not even a
a little bit
little. Like
yeah
like I said, I think that I think that Judy Garland does a great job. Obviously, I think the actors did the best they could with what they got,
Right.
and everything, and they did a great job in that regard. However, I just couldn't care. I don't care about any of these people. I
Yeah.
don't care about any of these people. I think the music is fine. It's not bad, but like it's not good.
Not great.
It's
Yeah.
fine,
Fine.
like nothing to write home about,
No.
it's fine. Like, and that's just generally how I feel about this musical. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's
It
fine.
it's
It's a
it's one of those
musical.
where it's like it's the like we just talked about the bare bones that like Mean Girls does, but at least with Mean Girls, their bare bones have some meat on them. Like this is the bare
We're looking at like Mean Girls was like a whole ass like leg. This
yeah.
is like the little bit of the wing that you just
Yeah.
kind of sort of chew on, but like you
Yeah.
can't really eat it.
It's just gristle. Ain't got nothing
Yeah,
else on it.
yeah. Like that is like
Ain't no meat on that thing.
no. None.
Yeah. But like the good thing, well, the potential good thing is that there's room to
Oh,
improve, I think,
yes.
with this. Like, yeah,
Yes.
because again, like we just said, like, hey, if your story is gonna be about, this big change, right?
Mhm.
Like, cool. Like, there's so many avenues that you can explore with that, especially with a large cast.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna have their own individual conflicts.
Yeah, and
You know what I'm saying?
I like
And
the way that it's broken up into seasons to focus on each of them. I'll give them
yeah,
that because then
that's a
like
cool
you're not
concept.
confused about what's going on. Like,
Yeah,
like oh, we're in spring, so we're definitely focusing on like this whole conflict with Warren and Rose. Like there you go. Like
there you
the
go.
seasons are
And
great.
and maybe what might help is probably moving it out of this time period
Probably. There were plenty
because
of other World's Fairs. I think we stopped doing the World's Fair in like the third? No, I think there were World Fairs in the 40s and 50s even.
40s, I think so. Yeah,
Yeah, so like if it was even just set in like a different cuz you could do the Chicago World's Fair. That was like
right.
later on and everything, and like you would still be able to do it like where it's set in a suburb like how it is in Meet Me St. Louis, where it's set in a suburb mostly, but like the whole thing is like you know
Yeah, just like I think there's so many different things to do,
mhm.
especially like not just like changing the time period. You could change the look of the cast. You could, say you could set it in a different, you know, era. I don't know,
Yeah.
but like yeah, there's room to maneuver this and to create more space so that there's room for story. Because at this point, it's set up, and then the conflict happens at the end. Practically, the biggest conflict happens at the
Mhm.
end, and then that's resolved like 2 minutes later. So you know what I'm saying. So it's like ah,
Yeah.
like yeah, one of like it. Speak like one of my favorite movies of I want to say of last year or the year before, probably 2023, I think, was Past Lives. I don't know if you saw Past Lives, but like that was based on a move, right?
Mm.
So it was like this girl and her family lived in Seoul. She moved to New York,
Mhm.
and as a kid, she had a relationship with this young man whom she really liked. But she moved to New York. They lost contact. She got married to somebody else. They regained contact as adults and resumed their relationship. And like all the conflicts that comes with it, I don't want to give the movie away because it's
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah, yeah.
But like all the conflicts that came with that, like made for a emotional journey where
Mhm.
like by the end I was in a puddle of tears. So like so I'm like that's the satisfaction you get when you take the conflict and you explore it. This just gives you the conflict and doesn't do anything with it.
Mm-mm.
So
Yeah.
like to me that's the biggest issue that I have
Mhm.
with this is like okay, you set up, the pretty story, I guess. I'm sure staging this looks
Oh
lovely,
yeah,
you know.
no, it's a very pretty film.
Yeah.
Like I went on this rant, what was it, last time? Two sessions ago, whatever,
Mhm.
about how we need more color
Yeah.
in films and everything. This it's so pretty. I will give it that. It is a very pretty film. I love and it helps that it's in Technicolor and everything, obviously, and da 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 da. It's so pretty. And, even in the Halloween and dark segments and everything, movies need to be more dark, but not in the sense of how they are now, but in the sense of it actually feels like you're in for in a there's a moment where it's they're on the street and it's Halloween, so it's dark as fuck, obviously, as these kids are surrounding and doing fuck all, and all this and everything, and it's still very gorgeous, and you can see everybody still, despite it being dark and it feeling like you are on that street with them. A bad example of movies being dark and it looking bad. I know everybody likes Robert Pattinson's The Batman. I like that film. The lighting sucks. I know.
In certain
Hot
scenes,
take.
I'll give you that.
Hot
I'll
take.
give you that.
The lighting sucks in that film. There are some moments where and I get that the whole point of that film is that it's supposed to be really dark like that, and that it's supposed to be almost monochromatic with the blacks and then the
Yeah.
bits of red and yellow. I know. I know that it's supposed to look like that, but there are some scenes
Yeah.
where it's just black. And not in the, oh, you can't see anything black and there thing no. There's things going on that you're supposed to see and you can't see it. So yeah, but yeah, no, the lighting in this film is pretty, the Technicolor, it's a very pretty film. The set design's very gorgeous, obviously. It's pretty.
Yeah.
I will give it that. It's like Karen. It's like Karen. It's very pretty. Very pretty. Nothing going on
Nothing
up
going
in
on
here.
here.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Oh, it's funny. All right, so if you have any, let's see.
Lord.
What's-
I will give them the benefit of the home that I think it's cool that the songs Skip to My Lou and Have Yourself a Merry Christmas are I don't think Skip to My Lou was originally, I don't think any of these songs actually were, no, none of these songs are originally from the film. Sorry, I'm looking at the Wikipedia. But I thought that Have Yourself a Merry Christmas was, but no, that doesn't make sense. What? That doesn't make sense. No. But Have Yourself a Merry Christmas, obviously, that's a good song. Duh.
Yeah.
That's a given. The trolley song's fun.
Yeah.
The set piece, the set dressing and everything, that sequence also very, I'm gonna keep saying the film's pretty. The film's pretty. The film is very pretty. I like that it has an overture. You guys know me. I love me a good overture. I don't like this one's overture, but I'll give it mention because it's an overture nonetheless. I don't like it though. It's fine. Boy Next Door, fine. I like it. I like her. That's it. I don't got anything else. That's it. I don't got anything
It's
else.
okay. It's okay if you couldn't make it.
I can't.
Yeah.
I wish I could. Or well, no, Over the Banister, because that's a really cute moment in the film with Judy Garland and whoever John's actor is. That's a cute moment. I'll give him that. It's a cute moment in the context of the film. The song itself, meh, but it's a very cute moment. So I'll give that one acknowledgement as well.
So I'm with you on Skip to My Lou. And the trolley song is great. What is it? Wasn't It Fun? Wasn't It Fun is good. And Have Yourself a Merry Christmas, really, obviously.
Yeah.
Goes hard. It's a great song. Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the Mimi and St. Louis fans. So sorry.
Yeah,
so sorry. I just can't. Maybe it's just my little brain rotted Zoomer brain. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not, so maybe
maybe we're just too young for it and we don't get it.
We're too I don't
maybe.
know.
Maybe my grandma likes this film. Probably not. My grandma has taste. But probably not.
Yeah, I'm like, it's not enough here.
Yes.
That's my issue. It's
It's
not
not
enough here.
enough.
And yeah.
I want
So
to like this film. I want to
I
like it
want to
more.
like it. I want to
I
like
want to. Because I think it's a
it's got
cool concept. Like I said, I like the way that they break up the plots, the like little conflicts per season and everything. Like it's there.
it's there.
The sauce is there, but there's
there.
not enough, and there's so like, or I should say, the cheese is there, but it is so far buried under the sauce that there is essentially no cheese.
Cheese, right? Yeah. So, with that said, final grade. What are you giving Meet Me in St. Louis?
I'm gonna give it a D. I'm sorry. I really wanna. This is like one of my first. Oh no, it's not my first D, but like I'm giving it a D. I really want to like her. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
I'm gonna have to agree.
Yeah,
like,
I really
I think a D is
wanna.
fair.
I
I think
wanna.
it's fair. Like, it's not quite an F because I see the potential.
I
The
see
potential
it.
is
I
there.
see it. It's
right
there. It's
And like,
there.
there's so many cool aspects. Like,
Yes.
literally, that
Yes.
exist.
And
So,
once again, the film is gorgeous.
gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. It's so pretty. I want to care about these kids.
Yeah.
I want to care about these kids.
No, and I don't care about
I
them.
don't
And like,
know.
what's crazy is, like, one of my favorite musicals of all time is about a wealthy family.
Yeah.
With a bunch of white kids.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Love the hell out of Sound of Music.
Yeah.
Like, all you had to do was create some conflict.
Yeah.
Damn it. And then explore it. Damn it. That's it, damn it. God.
But yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Just give us more.
So, it's gonna be D's for both of us. B pluses for Mean Girls, at least. There's some good stuff around there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we got next.
Next, we got Memphis.
Oh,
Memphis, baby, we made it.
Go.
We made it.
St. Louis and Memphis.
Yup. And we got Merrily We Roll Along. Another oldie. Okay.
We just saw a revival not too long ago.
We did. Oh, we did. Oh, yeah, we did.
With Jonathan Groff.
Oh, yeah. So we probably got some sauce going on.
I might check that one out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be fun. Okay, Memphis and Merrily Roll Along. All right, y'all. Look forward to that.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun. All right, homie. Well, we're gonna get up out of here. I had a blast talking about these two. Even though they weren't our favorites. Like, I had more fun talking about these two, like, probably than any others, because it's like so much to say and then with so little.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. So we're gonna get up out of here, guys. I've been Phoenix.
I've been Lazuli.
We've been your adjacent theater case. We will see you guys next time. We're out of here.
Bye.
Peace.
Clang, clang, clang went the trolley. Ding, ding, ding went the bell. Sing, sing, sing went my heartstrings as we started for Huntington Dell.
I will not act all innocent, I won't fake apologize. Let's just fight and then make up, not tell these lies.